The Trump administration said today it's pulling out of a nuclear arms control treaty that dates back to the Cold War. David Martin tells us the U.S. has long accused the Russians of disregarding it.
When the Russians put it on display, it looks much like any other missile. But this is the weapon which threatens to unravel decades of nuclear arms control. It is a low-flying cruise missile which U.S. intelligence says violates the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, INF for short. Today, the Trump administration announced that if Russia won't abide by the treaty, neither will the U.S.
We can't be put at the disadvantage of going by a treaty, limiting what we do when somebody else doesn't go by that treaty.
Signed by Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev in 1987, the INF Treaty is the only arms control agreement to eliminate an entire class of weapons. Ground-launched missiles with a range between 300 and 3,400 miles. At the time, the Soviet Union had nuclear-tipped ballistic missiles pointed at Europe, and the U.S. had its own intermediate-range missiles based in Europe, creating a nuclear standoff with much shorter warning times and, as a result, much greater potential for error. Those missiles have long since been dismantled, but Russia, under Vladimir Putin, in what the U.S. believes is an attempt to intimidate the NATO allies, has secretly fielded about 100 of these new missiles, despite what Secretary of State Pompeo said were repeated protests going back to the Obama administration.
We have raised Russia's noncompliance with Russian officials, including at the highest levels of government, more than 30 times. Yet Russia continues to deny that its missile system is non-compliant and violates the treaty.
The U.S. must now decide how to respond, which it could do by taking existing sea-launched cruise missiles and basing them on land. The only way to save the treaty now is for Russia to give up its new missile, which seems unlikely. That leaves the U.S. and Russia on the brink of a new arms race, only this time around it will also include China. Jeff?
All right, David Martin, thank you very much.
All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring. The house of David is pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom. So I'm back at you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Nuclear war will take place in the planet Earth. World War III will happen, all right? Regardless if you believe that or not, all right? America, which is Babylon in the scriptures, will be taken out violently with fire, man, all right? And this suspension with the INF Treaty between Russia and the U.S. is going to result in the creation of more nuclear weapons, okay? Because you have to understand that these nations have wised up to America, and they understand, regardless of what sanctions or tariffs that are put on these other nations, all right, these countries are going to still develop nuclear weapons, okay? Because they understand that as long as the United States has nuclear capability, they're going to continue to create their weapons as well, man. So why shouldn't these other nations continue to create their weapons, man? All right? So this is going to happen, man. But I'm going to get straight into the scriptures. All right, because the scriptures prophesy of these times that we're living in, all right? So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and I'm going to start at verse 6, and it reads, Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet," okay? So all these things that are being publicized in the media is showing us, all right, that we are at the beginning of the end, all right? These are the rumors of wars that are taking place. Verse 7, "For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows," okay? So we understand that these are the beginnings of great sorrows that are going to come upon the earth, man, all right? And see, according to this article from RT News, all right, it reads that Russia suspends INF Treaty in mirror response to U.S. halting the agreement. It says the U.S. already destabilized the nuclear balance when they decided to get out of the ABM Treaty in 2002. And when you look at the map of the United States, are putting missile defense bases all around Eurasia, creating a feeling of encirclement in Russia and China, all right? Because what you have going on is that in the midst of all these talks, the United States is creating nuclear bases all around Europe, all right, and the surrounding Russia and China, okay? So Russia and China understand what time it is, man, all right? So they're fighting back by continuing to create these intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, all right, which are going to totally devour the United States of America, man, all right? And you see that nuclear war is going to happen because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is playing in the minds of the leaders of these nations, man, all right? The scriptures go into how Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, controls the minds of these world leaders. And I grabbed that too. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21. Let's get that, all right? Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1, and it reads, "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will." Okay? So the king's mind, all right, is in the hand of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? The angels of the Lord, all right, are playing on the minds of these leaders to enact World War III, man. Okay? Because you got to understand, man, this is all through the will of the Lord, man. No peace is coming out of this, man. All right? There will be no agreements, all right? No peace treaties or whatnot, okay? Because nuclear war is prophesied, man, okay? This is going to take place in the earth, man. And as you see, okay, there's been talks over and over again, all right, of nuclear destruction, of World War III, man, all right? This is the book of Isaiah. Let's grab that too, all right? This is the book of Isaiah, and I'm going to get chapter 13, okay? Because the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is behind all of this, man, okay? This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 4, and it reads, "The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together," all right? "The Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts, mustereth the host of the battle," okay? So when it says that the noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai mustereth the host of battle. So he's the one that's gathering the armies together, man, okay? He's bringing forth these troops, okay, for this great battle of World War III, man, all right, which will be a nuclear war, okay? Verse 5, Isaiah 13 and 5, "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven even, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land," okay? So those missiles, man, them ICBM nuclear missiles, all right, those are those weapons that come from a far country, man, okay? Those are those arrows that are going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other, man, okay? Reading that again, Isaiah 13 and 5, "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land," all right? Let me grab a precept, okay? So these nuclear weapons, these ICBM nuclear missiles, all right, are the creation of the Lord's judgment, man, all right? This is what the Lord is going to use to judge Babylon, okay? Isaiah 54, verse 16, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy," man, all right? And that waster to destroy, all right, is the nuclear missiles, man. Okay, that's what's going to destroy Babylon, man. All right, because remember, man, there is no peace coming to the wicked, man. All right, regardless of what these devils are putting in the media, man. All right, talks of summits, you know, peace negotiations and whatnot. That's not going to happen, man. All right, this place is going to go out with violent fire, man. All right. Also, you have to understand that the U.S. is trying to maintain its supremacy amongst the world by creating all these regulations and sanctions to stop these other nations from creating ICBMs, man, okay? Because they have realized, all right, that they're not going to win this World War III, man, okay? These devils in America understand that Russia, China, Iran, all right, all these nations are going to come together and destroy this place, man, all right? So the threat of nuclear war is very severe, man, all right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 5, and it reads, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood," all right? Because war in the ancient world was used with swords, shields, battle axes, okay? You know? But it says, "But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire," you see? But this war that's coming up in the future is going to be with burning fuel of fire, man, okay? So nuclear war is guaranteed to take place, man, all right? In our lifetime, this is going to happen, man. A mass death is coming upon the planet Earth, man, all right? People are about to be scorched with heavy fire, man, okay? This is that second death that's going to take place, man, all right? So as the scriptures tell us in 2 Peter's, what manner of persons are we ought to be in all holy conversation, man, all right? What kind of conduct should we be having in these days, man, all right? We are living in the last days, man. This shit is about to take place, man, all right? So don't be foolish, all right? Come back to the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Repent, man, okay? This is the book of 2nd Esdras, and I'm going to get chapter 16, verse 13, and it reads, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss." All right, those nuclear missiles, man. Because the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to be on these missiles, man. All right, the Lord's anger is going to be behind these missiles. All right. It says, "And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." Verse 14, "Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth," man. Okay, so these nuclear missiles, all right, are going to fulfill the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which is to judge this place, man. Okay, a great death is destined to come upon America, man. All right, and by them pulling out of this treaty, all right, further proves that nuclear war is inevitable, man. All right, thermonuclear war is inevitable. It's going to happen, man. All right, you people of America, all right, you need to prepare your mind for this shit, man. Okay, just because you don't believe in prophecy and don't believe in these scriptures and what's happening, all right, doesn't mean that this is not going to take place, man. All right. And all this goes back to the pride of America, man. All right. Because these devils over here in America still think that they're going to maintain their power over the earth, man. All right. And this is all through the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that America is losing its power, man. And they're falling. All right. And these nations are rising up against them, man. Okay. Because remember in Joel, it tells you to let the weak say that I am strong, man. All right. Because these nations have that same type of capability as far as that nuclear technology, man. All right. But this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. "The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" Okay? And that's the pride of America, man. All right? The pride of these devils that think that they cannot be touched, man. Who shall bring them down to the ground, man? America's the greatest nation, all right? They have the best nuclear weapons, so on and so forth, man. All right? Which that's no longer the case. All right? Verse 4, "Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, thou shalt set thy nest among the stars. Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord." Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. All right? So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is bringing these devils down, man. All right? The glory of Babylon, all right, will be brought to darkness, man. All right? The scriptures go into how the candlelight of the wicked shall be put out, man. Okay? So we're in those beginning stages of that, man. All right? So the ones that have the spirit, you can see this. This is easily, you can easily see this in the spirit, man. All right? This is about to go down, man. All right? Hopefully that lesson was edifying through the spirit. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. And double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring, the house of David. Shalom.